right, I got my larger, meaning wider depth, Omar rack from IKEA. My Click and Grow fits on it great. Now I'm going to fill it with water and get to planting. All right, got it filled up to the max mark. Yeah, that's about 2 gallons. So now we want to put all of our trays into place and get to planting. Let me get rid of all my stuff. So when you purchase your Click and Grow 25, you get 6 pod packs totaling 54 pods, an array of leafy greens. We have a couple of romaine lettuces, red kale, leaf mustard, and 2 green lettuces. So I'm going to start with one of each, I guess, so I can see what I like. Pods do not come labeled out of the box, so I'm going to go ahead and make some labels with my label maker, and so I can label and know what's what. I almost forgot that I need to put my side panels into place. So the idea of the Click and Grow 25 is succession planting. So you want to have a constant supply of your leafy greens. So the trays are designed to be slid over. So you start out by planting 1 tray of 5. After a week, you pick this one up, slide it over, you plant another tray of 5. So after your 3 to 4 weeks or whatever, you can start harvesting from that first tray, and you just keep that going. Okay? So for now, we're only planting up tray number 1. So here I have my pre-seeded leaf mustard pod. And the thing about Click and Grow pods is they come with nutrients inside of the pod. So I don't have to add any nutrients to this. So here we have pod number 1, leaf mustard. Pod number 2 is going to be red kale. Then I'm going to do 2 pods of romaine, because my husband really likes romaine lettuce. And here in the front we have green lettuce. One complaint I had seen like in Facebook groups, and I have to agree, I don't understand why they didn't just make the cups deep enough so that their pods would fit flush. I don't like the fact that they stick out, and I'm wondering if that will contribute to them drying out faster than if they were more firmly seated flush in the pods. We will see. 2 of the Click and Grow 25. I noticed this pod here in the front is not yet completely wet. If I pick it up, I do see a little water in the bottom. So I'll be keeping my eye on that. Alright, this is day 9 with my Click and Grow 25. Today is Monday. On Saturday, I started up row number 2 here of seedlings. And I'm noticing here on these, there's some white residue forming. Some people might think that's mold. I hope it's not mold, but it does look suspicious. I'm going to spritz it with some FON or peroxide and water and see what that does. I heard reports of this. Now again, even though I've heard the reports of others having issues with this, I decided to use it as Click and Grow intended my first time around to see if my experiences match others' experiences. My seedlings look good, but I'm not liking that. Another thing I can do, and I probably will do, is use these covers here. I have a bunch of these, and next time I can cover the top of the seedlings, which might prevent that from happening because the light is not interacting as much with the sponge. As a matter of fact, I might put some of those around here now after I spritz them. This is day 18 with my Click and Grow 25. These were started on November 12th. These will start it a week later, on November 19th. And I actually was busy and forgot to start these exactly a week later. So these were started 2 days late. They should have been started on this past Saturday, but I started them on Monday. So they're still getting around to germinating. Sponges are soaking up. And this was also the first time I topped off the water. So 2 more weeks and I'll be able to start harvesting here. Honestly, I could harvest some of this little mustard now if I wanted to and just throw them in some salad. These here, but look how pretty. Look at the romaine. Look at the green leaf lettuce. And we've got my new babies. I put them in the same order so I could keep up with what everything is. So I only labeled one. So far so good. Oh, I also sprayed the sponges with Force of Nature, FON. You could also do a peroxide mixture to keep that mold down. And what I'm going to do, as mentioned before, is take these covers, and from now on, I'm just going to lay them on top. You don't want to crush your little seedling, but that keeps the light from interacting so much with the nutrients in the sponge. And it might keep down the mold. So I'm going to see if that works. This one here, I see some algae. I could fit one around here too, but this plant is getting bigger, so it'll be covered in a bit. But I'm going to do all of these, and once I have little sprouts on these, then I will do the same. Here we are at week 4 of my Click and Grow 25. This one was started last Monday, so a couple days late. Should have been started last Saturday. Today is the next Saturday, and I'm going to do this one a little bit different because my husband keeps talking about romaine. Yes, we have romaine here, we have romaine here, we have romaine here. He wants to ensure that he can eat a lot of romaine salad, so I'm going to just fill this one with romaine. Plans. I have 3 romaine cubes left in this box. I don't want to open the other box yet. So I'm going to put romaine, 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 and then these 2 will be green leaf lettuce, which is still fine. So green leaf going here. Click and Go 25 is still looking really good. So these are over 4 weeks old now. These are over 3 weeks old. These are going on 2 weeks, and these are just a few days old. All right, week 5 with my Click and Grow 25. So over here, now we have my first set going on 5 weeks old, just about ready to be harvested. 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, just started up, brand new row. And I decided here, because I really like this leaf mustard, I love the spicy bite in my salads, so I did all leaf mustard here. So I have a great variety. We have green leaf lettuce, romaine lettuce, so there's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, about 9 pods of that, so that should hold us for quite a while. And now we've got 5, 6, 7, 8 of the leaf mustard and a few of the green lettuces and red kales in here. So far, I know others have had problems with it. I will say that yes, the greens are growing quite a bit slower than they would in other systems like my Arrow Gardens or the lettuce grow, and that is because of the lack of pump. The wicking system just wicks water up into the pods and it forms roots there. The pods are enclosed in these little areas, so there's not a lot of room for the roots to expand. See here? Wrapped up, getting root bound. However, you can start eating your greens at this point. You can start eating them even as baby greens. And if you are like me and you have other systems, or you are so inclined to do DIY, I have my Black Magic pail, I have my DWC or cracky buckets there. You can take this out like I previously did with my Click and Grow basil, and I will link to that video. And you can put this into another system or DWC, which will give those roots plenty of space to stretch out and continue to grow. So I may actually think about doing that today. I have so many other greens elsewhere though that I might just let them stay here and start eating them. But so far, I think this system is absolutely beautiful. I love the concept. I like how you can keep track of what you have planted in the app, although I think I put them in the wrong order the first time. So I need to check and correct that. And if you are looking for a way to grow a succession of leafy greens to make sure you always have your salad, this might be a great system to check that out. So I'll be sure to keep you updated as this goes on. I'm going to keep tabs on this. I'm going to keep spritzing my pods with a little FON. And the next time I plant something, once this one's empty and I move this over, then starts my experimental phase of possibly using this with root riot plugs or clay pebbles or something like that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and all of the links for relevant info on this unit will be in the description. Ta-ta for now.